meal prep day and I thought I would bring you along with me. So as many of you know, I follow a Nutritarian or an Eat to Live diet by Dr. Joel Fuhrman. It is a type of whole foods plant-based diet that focuses on high nutrient foods. So one thing that I find super important and so helpful is to dedicate some time during the week to food preparation. If you do some sort of meal or food prep, you will save yourself so much time, energy, and money, and it is so nice to open your fridge and have this food already ready for you. So I like to do my meal prep all in one day, but I know for some people that doesn't work, so I've heard of others doing it in chunks of time and just doing a little bit every day. Whatever works for you, but I think it is important to make it a priority. So if any of you are not subscribed already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I hope that I can give you some helpful tips and inspiration for doing your own food prep. So we'll get into the video. So the first thing that I do is I make a plan and I write down everything that I'm going to food prep. Then I can see what's going to take the longest. So the thing that's going to take the longest is the curry, because I'm cooking my beans from scratch, so I just use my Instant Pot and cook those on high pressure for 40 minutes. While the beans are cooking, I like to prepare my greens. So today I have 2 heads of green curly kale, 2 heads of purple kale, and a head of romaine lettuce. I also like to wash all the veggies that I'll be using. Then I get my chopping station ready. So I put everything that I need on the table. I also put out a compost bin so I can clean as I go, and my iPad so I can stay entertained while I'm doing all the chopping. And now you're just watching me chop all these veggies. So I like to chop up carrots and put them in little baggies to bring for lunch. And then whatever veggies you like to put in your salad. I always try to put some raw onion in my salad because it's part of the G-bombs, and also some cabbage because that's my favorite cruciferous vegetable. Cruciferous veggies are really good anti-cancer foods, and kale is also a cruciferous veggie. For my cook dish, I'm chopping up some yams, mushrooms, and onions. Can we just take a moment to appreciate all the colors of these beautiful plant foods? So I like to add a couple cans of beans, so I'm adding some red kidney and some black beans that I had in my fridge. And then I'm assembling my salads into 2 separate containers. I always add beans and some sort of seeds. Today I'm adding pumpkin seeds. I just put the extra greens in a bag. I can use those for smoothies or whenever I want to add some extra greens to my food. So the timer went off on the garbanzo beans, so I'm just releasing any pressure and draining those really well. You can actually keep the liquid that's called aquafaba, and you can use it in baking as an egg replacement. So for my cook dish, I'm just sauteing some garlic and onions and ginger paste and a little water to prevent sticking. I do not use oil in my cooking. And some turmeric, curry powder, and cumin. To this, I'm adding some diced tomatoes and the sweet potatoes and the mushrooms. Mushrooms are also part of the G-bombs. I'm just going to let this cook for about 20 minutes. And while I'm waiting for my curry, I'm making a nut-based salad dressing. So I'm making the cashew dill dressing. I have made a recipe video for this. If you want to know the ingredients and portion sizes, I will leave it linked below. Now I'm just checking to see if the yams are cooked, and they are, so I'm adding the garbanzo beans and some spinach that I had in my fridge and some shredded coconut. I always like to finish my cooked dishes with some citrus because it's a nice way to brighten up the flavors without adding salt. Finally, I'm just soaking some dates for my dessert balls, and I'm blending up half a cup of raw almonds and half a cup of oats. And then I blend up the 2 flours, some cocoa powder, the soaked dates, some chia seeds, some hemp seeds, and the inside of a vanilla bean. And I just roll these into little balls, and they are super delicious after they've cooled in the fridge. Now I'm just portioning out my curry dish on a bed of greens to bring for my lunch at work. And I had a little extra, so I made another bowl for dinner tonight. And I topped each dish with cilantro. So this is everything that I meal prepped. It should last me about 4 days, and it includes everything except for breakfast. I usually have oatmeal or a smoothie. And then I also make sure my kitchen is fully stocked with fruit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this meal prep video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.